We think that this is all that this sort of pinkification of girlhood starts when you're born and when you're dressed as a princess, all the way up to aspiring to be people like Paris Hilton and Cheryl Cole.
The campaign, Pink Stinks, has been launched by Lewisham twins, Abby and Emma Moore.
Paris Hilton was being released from prison and she'd been in there for drink driving, I believe, something like that. And it was just blanket news coverage of this ridiculously boring, tedious story about Paris Hilton. Something inside me just sort of cracked at the injustice of it, really. So I called Emma and I said, what do you think about doing a website for girls, which is about real role models? When we were talking about the real role models idea, the whole kind of side of the kind of pinkification of girlhood kind of goes along with that, and that's really how the campaign came about.
The campaign hit the media when they targeted the Early Learning Centre, recently taken over by Mothercare. The Early Learning Centre is known for selling educational toys for children.
They are very, very gendered, so that there is a pink alley, as they're known. And really our main issue is because they purport to be a centre of learning, we're asking, or we wanted to ask them, what are you learning at the Early Learning Centre? And our answer to that is actually you're learning your place. Because when you look at their products, the ones that are pink and are clearly therefore intended for girls, and to be about passive play, about make-believe and fantasy, about being pretty, about being princesses. And the stuff for boys is action and adventure and about discovery and is much more exciting.
Abby and Emma's Pink Stinks campaign also targeted the multi-billion-dollar Disney Corporation.
Disney does have a lot to answer for. Disney really needs to be pushing the boundaries more than it does. It is very princess orientated. In fact, it's totally princess orientated when it comes to girls and the merchandising. They make billions every year on that merchandising. So we believe that they really ought to be being braver and being more diverse and celebrating girls and female characters in a much more modern way, actually.
Ever since the campaign was launched, there have been mixed opinions about their views.
We hit the popular press quite hard, quite quickly, and we were described as dour, humorless feminists, as what else? We were mad, you know. Nina Mishkov said to me on Sky News that women like us wanted all other women to have moustaches and to wear tweed. It was completely daft. And the internet enables people to contact you facelessly and anonymously, and to you know, slag you off and say really vile things, which they did. We knew all of a sudden that actually we were talking about something that people recognised. They did understand that this was an issue, but most importantly to us was the emails and things that we received from children and from girls in particular. One girl who was 8 years old wrote us an email and said, you know, thank God I found you, you're my voice. And suddenly, and she put in her email that she suddenly felt that it was okay for her to be different because she'd realised that she wasn't the only one who felt this way.
With the growing number of young children accessing the internet, Abby and Emma wanted to create a more positive and creative website.
We've always wanted to give girls somewhere to go on the internet that sort of counteracts a lot of the stuff on the internet is very beauty-based, boys, pop stars, beauty, clothes, fashion, beauty, pretty, and pink. And I really passionately want to give girls, and boys for that matter, children, somewhere else to go on the internet. It's so powerful. What is it? 80% of kids are on the internet every single day. For us, it's very much about focusing on positive things, and it's about focusing on women who achieve all kinds of different things, doing amazing different stuff, using their talents, using their brains, being funny, being clever, being different, all of those kind of things. And I think, yeah, so for us, it's definitely about focusing on the positives. Cut. Sorry about that.